Thank you, folks. We're here today at Rally Point Grill to do our live fire exercise, where we have folks come in to test out the heat of our wings at their risk. And anyway, we have Alexandria here this morning, who's a Marine Corps reservist currently, and AJ, who's a Army vet. And so we're glad to have you guys here today, and I'm going to be going over a series of questions with you. In between the questions, we'll eat a wing. Okay?
Sounds good.
And so why don't we just start that off right off the bat, is go ahead and try the first wing, and we're going to go from left to right. So
what is this?
Breakfast of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
This one is called Jamaican Cajun Heat.
Got some heat.
Got some heat?
Mm-hmm.
Good though.
Good flavor?
Just like a jerk type flavor coming through.
It's really good. It's tasty.
Okay. All right, so starting out, what I'd like you guys to do, and we'll start with you, Alexandria, is tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you currently do, and a little bit about your military background.
So Alexandria Carvalho.
Yeah.
Alexandria Carvalho. I'm an outreach coordinator for the Shepherd Center Share Military Initiative Traumatic Brain Injury Program for service members, veterans, and first responders. Outside of that, I'm also a Marine Corps reservist, so I've been in for 17 years. I initially came in as logistics, a landing support specialist.
Oh, okay.
And then I lab moved to a motor team mechanic. But I've done many different things in my job as a motor team mechanic, so worked a lot with wounded and injured Marines, either getting ready to transition out of the Marine Corps through medical separation out of retirement, or once they have transitioned, being able to assist them with their transition after they've already gotten out.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And AJ?
So I also work as a marketing and outreach coordinator for the Share Military Initiative. I've been with Share about 5 years. I've been in the veteran nonprofit space since 2017. I kind of got started with the USO. I opened up a brand new USO in Turkey, came stateside, opened up a new USO in Fort Stewart. I've worked as operations, I've worked in transition, and now we're helping folks get connected and get TBI help. In the Army, I was an MP, a good one. I wasn't writing tickets. I didn't get to quite do everything I wanted to do. I had battled some substance use issues, so I got out a little sooner than I expected. But I was overseas in Germany the entire time.
Good. All right. Well, thank you for that information. So dig into the next one. Number 2.
What's this one?
It's quick.
That one is called General Hot. Like Private Hot. Like Corporal Hot.
I was wondering if it was general
General
based
hot.
off rank or just like
I think so.
your normal general hot.
We'll go with the rank. So,
Tastes like a hot buffalo.
yeah.
A little tingle. A little
Mhm.
lip tingle.
Right.
I like the flavor of the last one a lot better.
Really? Yeah.
I'm not a buffalo fan, so
Okay.
I think that's why.
Okay. All right. So, Alexandria, why did you choose to join the service, specifically the Marine Corps?
For me, it wasn't really ever military was something that I didn't expect myself to go into. And I had taken ASVAB in high school and was contacted by all the recruiters and had told them to stop calling me. So the Marine Corps ended up having in their records to not contact me because I wasn't interested. Fast forward to my first year of college, because college was my priority at that point. I was working at Jamba Juice, and it's a smoothie place out west, and a female Marine came in, and I'd seen all these different, like, women would come in with different shirts about what branch, and I'd always ask them, oh, are you in the Army? Oh, are you in the Air Force? And they'd say, no, my husband is. And so for this one, I was like, oh, are you in the Marine Corps? Expecting the same thing. And she was like, yes. I was like, you are? Oh my gosh. So I always knew I wanted to do something bigger than myself, and I've always loved helping people. And so I was really intrigued when she said yes. I'm like, oh, I'd love to just learn more about what that is. And then kind of started thinking about doing that for myself. I'm like, I think I can do it. And for me, it was always the Marine Corps, nothing. I felt like if I would have went to another branch, I always would have wondered, could I have been a Marine? And so for me, I figured, well, why not try the Marine Corps first? And then if that doesn't work out, maybe I'll come up with plan B. And then I joined. And
Fantastic.
I've been loving it ever since.
What year did you join?
2007.
So, okay. Fantastic. You know, there's a thing out there, it goes, most girls grew up wanting to be princesses. Some wanted more. They became Marines. And I always thought that was kind of cool. AJ?
So I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. Was very sheltered. Went to private school my whole life. I was so sheltered. I'd never really lived. I was on sports and academics. After high school, basically went buck wild. Started making a lot of poor decisions. Started running with a bad group of people, drugs, guns, you name it, and started ruining my life. Dropped out of college. You know, I was working here, working there, trying to make ends meet. And then when I was 20, walked into the Army recruiter, and didn't know what I wanted to do. A lot of my family had served, but it wasn't in the cards for me according to my parents' plan for my life. And he said, "You're a big boy, do you like fighting?" And at that point, I loved fighting. So he's like, "You should be an MP." So I said, "Okay, I like fighting, I'll do it." And that's kind of how it happened. Some poor life decisions, you know, but it all worked out in the long run.
Fantastic. Okay. All right, ready for number 3?
I feel
This
like
one's called Death by Wings.
I feel like we need to lengthen our answers here, so we can have a little bit more break.
All right, Death by Wings. This one sounds
Death by Wings.
nice.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to stop asking beforehand.
I want to know. We got to prompt up the video, let folks know the flavors.
We're gonna feel it either way.
Yeah, we do. We normally don't say it until after it's in the mouth. And there's no turning back, you see.
We're foodies, so
Right.
watch a lot of Food Network stuff. So
Gotcha.
getting another buffalo vibe
Yep.
of this one.
Tad hotter.
I'm waiting for it to hit.
Kind of like the flavor of that one a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that one's a little bit more mild. Death.
Just wait for it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for
Just
it.
wait for it.
Wait for it. Yeah. Tomorrow morning you'll
Oh yeah.
take effect, right?
What did we take in the car? Did you prepare in the car? What was the medicine?
Oh, we took
Pepto-Bismol?
like a Prilosec OTC, like a prescription antacid beforehand.
Oh, really? Good idea.
Trying to prepare,
Smart.
Did my mom
so we're not hurting as much, tomorrow and later
Okay.
today.
All right. So, Alexandria,
Comparing to your mom.
So my mom came up here.
what is the one thing you learned about our country while serving?
Ooh. It really, I think, taught me about how so many different people of different backgrounds, different cultures, different religions, different everything can come together to really, to be here and protect our nation. I mean, you see individuals in all branches that you become, such good friends with that you probably never would have interacted with outside of the military. And just to see how everyone can come together and just have each other's back, I think that keeping that, provides hope for our future and knowing that anybody can come together if they want to.
Okay.
I guess I would second like the brotherhood, right? So you can have friends that you grew up with back home all your life that you've known forever, but there's something different about the folks that you serve alongside. It goes deeper than blood, right? I could go anywhere, in the U.S. and several different countries. I have a place to stay. I know I can call one of my friends, and even if they're 10 hours away, they can be in the car to help me with what I need. And It's that brother. You don't get that anywhere else. And that's one of the things that you miss when you get out. So a place like this, a gathering point to get back around and get that camaraderie and that love, that friendship again. I've got my ride or dies until I die, and then maybe in Valhalla after we can meet up, hang out. Then I can have a beer.
Right. and eat even hotter wings and it won't bother you.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, go on to number 4. And that's. Oh, all right.
I told you. She's got all good kinds of goods.
Yeah, thanks for being thoughtful about the crinkling. That was very considerate of you.
Yeah, I wanted to grab for those.
I could
seeing
see.
it, and I was like, oh, I need to wait.
Cheers.
Cheers. There you go. That is called the Ghost Pepper Rub.
That is tasty.
I like
That's my
that.
favorite one so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's got a great taste off the bat.
Yeah, it does.
It's like almost like a Lowry's, like
Mhm.
Lowry, no, Larry's seasoning. It's good.
Mm-hmm. And it's a dry rub. I like it with a dry rub.
And you can have more of it.
Well,
Oh, thanks.
I'm waiting.
You don't have to
I'm
stop
waiting.
at one bite. You can devour that thing if you like.
I mean, if you have the same flavor that was like toned
Breakfast
down
of-
a little bit.
Breakfast of champions.
That's good.
So,
I would buy that. I
Y'all,
would buy this.
y'all have literally sold me on getting some now.
That's hands down my favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seconded.
all right. So, Alexandria, how has serving in the military impacted your life?
Coming in as reserves, I don't think I did not ever understand how impactful it could have been. Definitely joining the Marine Corps and joining, something that was such bigger than yourself and joining, the most elite force. But it has really impacted my entire life for 17 years. So, I grew up in California. Loved being in California. Politics was different, but at least geography-wise, loved it. And got to go experience, was in North Carolina, in Camp Lejeune, got to experience that. And just being able to see so many different things. And I was able to go as a reserve, once you finish your first enlistment, you have complete autonomy over your career. And so I was able to go on active duty orders for a few years, and then come back off, go to school, go back on active duty for a couple of years, which then brought me down to Georgia. And ultimately, it helped me understand the challenges that come with military and what that transition looks like. And then now my life has been devoted to helping our service members and veterans be able to overcome some of those challenges and to just live better lives. And so being the veteran space has been so impactful. It's just been amazing. There's such great people that are part of it. And to see that there's so many people out there that we're out there to help each other has been really great.
Fantastic. AJ?
If it weren't for the military, I'd be dead or in jail. Just to be quite frank. Getting to where I am now wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for them as well. The GI Bill gave me the opportunity to go back to school, which led me to an internship, back home, and then I got some really good advice from one of the VPs, and he said, "What is something you love?" Because I had no plan for my life. I had no plan to join the military. It was just a job for me while I was in. But it was after I got out, I was still battling alcoholism, started popping out kids. We weren't living in a nice area back home, and then, he said, do something you love. And while I was in Germany, I spent a lot of time in the USO. So I accidentally fell into this nonprofit space. Then I realized maybe my service wasn't as long as I wanted to be in, but I could still help impact others. And that's really been my mission, to help anybody and everybody that needs help. And that's why we came to Atlanta, to provide for my family better, but also help folks that are just really, really struggling across the board. Outside of share too, we've spent time traveling the country, connecting with folks, resources. We'll help anybody that needs help. Just have to ask.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, on to number 5.
Hope this one tastes really good too. It just doesn't destroy me.
Right.
And Capelina Reaper Rub.
Carolina.
Carolina, is that what that says?
Mm.
It's like sweet
It's
initially.
really good too.
I buy that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
4 and 5 are my favorites.
That's the world's hottest pepper.
I've eaten one before.
It's
And in drunken stupor in Germany.
Y'all are doing.
It's
I don't usually talk this much. I apologize.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
got
good.
like a little sweet initially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, it's like a brown sugar or something.
Hmm.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's got that initial sweet kick and
Yeah.
then it touches you with the spice.
It's not overwhelming though. It's good.
Good.
Mm.
I'm taking mental notes. I might try those later.
I think we just like, maybe it's partially that we just like dry rubs. Because those are the 2 dry rubs and they're our favorites.
This one's staring at me. Those
Don't look
peppers.
at it. Don't look
Yeah,
at it.
see the 3 peppers on yours?
I
The-
know.
the
The
seeds?
seeds are on mine. The seeds are the hottest part.
You need to.
You
Oh,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
those are-
I think
those
we
are
should
good.
switch.
Yeah, I picked mine off from on yours.
I'll take a bite of mine and give it to you.
No, thanks.
All right, so we made it to the end. How much do you really like hot sauce?
Nope, not. Mm-mm.
Not a
nope.
thing, huh?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dry rub, sure. Hot sauce, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, like my hot sauce as I've gotten older is like maxed out at like Louisiana, you know, Texas Pete, maybe Tabasco, but I can definitely dig these dry rubs for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up until a few years ago not really being able to do anything spicy. And then I think that was because everyone tried to give me jalapeno flavored stuff and I don't like the taste of jalapeno. And then once I tried habanero, I was like, this tastes great, but it's so spicy. So now I've worked up my tolerance too.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, to cap it all off, let's do number 6 there. That's our in-house nuclear sauce that we put on our flamethrower burger.
I've got the wet side or I've got the side with seeds. I don't know.
So let's cheers. It's our last one. Don't be putting nothing in mine. No.
You don't care real quick.
All right.
Bottoms up, right?
1, 2, 3.
No wooding the seeds.
Ooh, I can smell the heat.
Oh,
I
wow.
can taste the heat.
Ooh,
Buffalo.
I don't like them.
By the way, the wings are cooked perfect.
They are.
So
They're great.
if you're a wing fan, definitely come by. Get the dry roast too.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
When the wings themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like you taste angry. You know, like the smell coming off it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's my least favorite.
See, I can't even walk into the kitchen when they're making nuke sauce. If I do, my throat starts to close up.
My nose is going.
Yeah, I can understand that one.